You know, it's frustrating to see people who claim to be religious act like complete jerks. And this is exactly what James is going to call out today in verses 26 through 27. Welcome to the Daily Devo. I am Vince Miller. Now, remember, tomorrow we're going to do a chapter study on all of James 1 in the Vince Miller Show. Get ready for that. If you're new here, grab one of these scripture journals from the website so that you can take notes and follow along as we study this amazing little letter together. Let me read the text for today, 27 and 28. If anyone thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue but deceives his heart, this person's religion is worthless. Religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their affliction and to keep oneself unstained from the world. James gives us 3 marks of an authentic believer today: how you steward your words, how you show compassion, how you stand pure. And these 3 marks prove our authenticity. They are easy to control or bridle when life moves as expected, but how you respond when life metaphorically speeds up, hits unexpected traffic, a sudden turn, or an object in the road, well, that determines everything, right? Can you then steward your words, show compassion, and stand pure? So a couple of days ago, I embarked on a really fast trip to help my son travel from Minneapolis to Florida. I flew out of Florida at 1 p.m. on Friday and landed in Minnesota. An hour later, we hit the road in his car. We drove nonstop from Friday night through Saturday, finally arriving in Florida at 11:30 p.m. We drove through 6 states and encountered all sorts of memorable sights, but one incident stuck out for me. 2 drivers behaving recklessly in traffic, I'm not going to mention what state, were weaving in and out of cars. Then one of the drivers, whose car proudly displayed a fish sticker, took things to the next level when he started yelling obscenities out his window and flipped the bird in a fit of rage. But as disappointing as this was to watch unfold, we all know that we have felt the propensity to act in the same way. And the true mark of our spiritual authenticity is how in those moments, we steward words, show compassion, and stand pure. So James is saying that it is possible to look religiously perfect. I mean, you can have perfect church attendance, vast Bible knowledge, pray elaborate prayers, and even give generously, but if your words are habitually unbridled, you have no compassion for the helpless, you cannot stand pure in an impure world, well, your religion is worthless. It has no value whatsoever. And this is because religious practices, no matter how perfectly practiced, are meaningless if your heart is not marked by authentic change. A marked heart, not a marked checklist, marks authentic religion. You see, a fish symbol on a car is just a symbol when it does not symbolize the heart of the driver. And James warns us to not let our lives resemble the same. What you display to the world, your faith, needs to be consistent with how you live. That means your words must be consistent. Your hearts must break for the helpless, and your life must testify to purity in a world stained by sin. So just ask yourself these 3 questions today and make the necessary changes. Here they are again. How am I stewarding my words? How am I showing compassion? How am I standing pure? And if you want, you can write down the change you need to make in your little scripture journal right here if you've purchased it, or you can just leave a comment below the video as a testimony to the change that you're choosing to make. But do me a favor, do something. I love you guys. I pray this has blessed you. If it has, share it with someone else, and I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.